Hello my friends, welcome back to Legacy the Zerg Void Edition. We are heading into Forbidden Weapon, and I was thinking about this as I was loading up the menu. If we have all the mutations when we're fighting against Zerg, then we are going to have the Tal'Darim when fighting against the Tal'Darim. And that means that I'm going to have to go for the most power play that I know of. Rather, with what we have. I am very concerned about a couple things. The first being the Vanguard, and the second being the Ascendant.
The Protoss have launched a mothership.
I am First Ascendant Alarak, and I've been charged with destroying this facility. You seek the technology vault, but you are too late. It will be annihilated along with the rest of this pathetic world. Use your time to withdraw from the system, or remain here and watch your forces burn to ash. I care little which you choose.
We're running out of time.
Hydras. Okay, so Hydras are our unit of choice today. Interesting.
Your queen.
Hydra Ling is a very strong composition. Hydras is really weird because the Hydralisk, you know, is normally not what you'd think of as the analogous to the Sentry. Basically, I'm fascinated that that's what ended up as the change. But it does make sense, and it makes the life against the spooky guy, the Vanguard, a little bit more reasonable. So, first of all, what I'm going to do is grab a second hatch and probably go mostly Hydras on this mission. Hydra Ling. I don't want to go for Queens. And the reason for that is not that, like, the Queen is bad on this mission or, oh, the Vanguard does bonus damage versus armored or whatever. It's literally I'm just bored with making Queens and I don't want to do it anymore. And then, obviously, I cannot make the Aberration because the Aberration is insane. Or, rather, the Vanguard is insane against the Aberration, and I believe kills it in one shot. Maybe it's like 1 1/4.
A creep tumor is under attack.
Either way, yeah, that one's inviable, which makes me think that Hydra Ling is going to be the composition because that's process of elimination and I have no other units.
You have my attention.
I'm going to try to get my creep over here and get full mineral saturation before I go onto gas and just, I don't know, make Lings or something. I probably need 3 hatcheries for this. I'm never entirely sure how many you need, especially because the campaign version of Zerg doesn't have inject larva. So you always need a little bit more hatcheritude than you think you do. Okay, I'm going to get gas now because we have a bunch of drones about to pop out. This might not be a great place to spread my creep, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Maybe we'll put it, like, right here. Hopefully, I know the beam comes vaguely in this direction, and I don't actually know if they're going to kill it or not. And we have a lot of upgrades to get. One thing we could start doing is checking out the area for Vanguards. I want to exactly see how much damage these bad boys do. I believe there's something up here, an Immortal. So it should be Vanguardified. Yeah. 300 HP. They have 222 already. They do 10 damage and then 19 with 16 attacks. Oh, they killed my tumor. That's rude.
Speak.
Uh-oh, that means that my creep can't spread anymore unless I get queens, which I... You know what? No, I said I'm not getting queens. I'm not going to get queens.
Queen listens. I need answers.
Thank you, Kerrigan. Thank you for really backing me up on that one. No queens.
My attention.
Okay.
Explain yourself.
Oh, that's closed.
I've come this
I could have just waited for that to open and then used Kinetic Blast on that pylon, huh? It would have been skipping a whole bunch of stuff in the early stages, but we would have had to go back there later. So yeah, the 16 attacks on the Vanguard are absolutely ludicrous, and it was a mistake of a unit. And I hope that it never gets to fire upon me. Because if it does, I will die.
My search continues.
Must consume, acquire essence, improve swarm, bitches.
You know, sometimes suppose you're not so bad, Abathur.
I knew we would have modulated voice lines or edited ones. I didn't think. Okay, I need to produce. I didn't think we would have beatboxing Abathur in this campaign. That's so stupid. Oh, that's the dumbest thing this energy's ever done. Who even had the idea to do that? That's so good. Oh no, I made queens when I said I would. That's so distracting. Why? That's fine, whatever. I'll spread creep. Oh goodness, that is so stupidly funny. Oh, that has no right to exist. I'm so happy. I love the StarCraft community so much. Like, why? Why does that exist? Oh man, that is so good.
Explain yourself.
Not many other communities have treasures like the voice line splicing that we do. It's incredible. It's like
What is it already?
somehow the custom games community as a whole. Oh gosh, that's a Vampirian. Vanguard. Vampirian. It's like those from like early 2000s YouTube poop things where it's just badly edited voice lines and stuff, except it's the entire legitimate custom campaign scene of StarCraft 2, and it's amazing. It's so good. Oh, our entire community is just a giant shitpost, and yet it's so high quality. It has no right to be the quality that it is. I love it. It's so weird.
My search continues.
Okay, let's blast through this. Keep going. Get some Hydras. The Hydras are doing well. The couple of Queens are disappointing that they're alive, but they exist. I apologize. Oh, man. You ever have a voice line spliced so hard that you accidentally build the wrong unit? Yeah, I hadn't until today. But that's just what happened. So there is a thing that I want to do here. In Legacy of the Void, there is a base right up here that is insanely hard to kill. However, in Legacy of the Void, it is possible to do it if you play well, have a good composition, and some decent micro and macro. And you can kind of use that as an analysis for how good a faction is in this campaign. If they're able to clear it easily, it means they're way better than the base Legacy of the Void faction. If it means that they are, or rather, if they clear it and it's pretty hard, then it means they're about the same. And then if they can't do it at all, it means they're worse. Oh, that's another High Templar. So I'm going to try exactly that, and we're going to see. Of course, this is a imperfect test because we are fighting... Oh gosh, another Vanguard. We are fighting against these Tal'Darim Protoss who have the Vanguards with them, which is... It's a change up that is really more of a pain up. Oh, these force fields. Oh my goodness. Chill. However, I still think it's going to go okay. And while this is happening, Mr. Laser is going to be able to blast his way through a lot of our opponents, so it's not a waste of time. We're going to try pulling some stuff out.
I am sensing a Protoss psionic matrix. Your forces are nearing the enemy's base.
And we can move in. Here's number 1 Vanguard, and I'm literally not going to hit my cooldowns on anything except for these Vanguards. Oh, we took a big shot there. Take down this pylon. Keep moving in. There should be Tempests. Yeah. Those are going to hurt. I actually think that I want to use my cooldown here. Take down the Robo. Oh gosh, there's another Robo in the back. We'll keep it going. A bunch of Zerglings are on the way to help. I need to take down these pylons, I think. This pylon seems to be the key. There we go. All their production is offline, except for one gate right here. And honestly, this wasn't too bad. Dealt with it pretty cleanly. Let's get a drone going on over. We could take this base. So I would definitely say that this faction is stronger than the Legacy of the Void faction with Solar Lance and stuff. Probably not if I had DTs available here. It'd probably be about on parity with it. However, DTs don't have the ability to hit those Tempests now, do they? So, yeah, this is pretty darn strong. Though I will say, now that I think about it, it's not entirely a genuine statement right there. Because if one of those Vanguards had gotten another shot off, I might have lost if it was early on in the fight and they had done a chunk to my Hydras. Oh, hello, carrier. Yeah, we can blast, pull up, take down. So we can't just pretend it was all sunshine and rainbows, right? Oh, okay.
Your queen listens.
Hey, you want to shoot me?
Warning. The swarm cannot withstand
Yeah,
the
you
storm
do.
field. Our forces must pull back.
Let's lift you up and stun you inside of the field of doom. Oh, and then lose a bunch of stuff anyway because it doesn't actually do very much damage.
Explain yourself.
Okay, that was not a good idea.
Yes.
So I've now saturated this base. I'm not going to get the gas geysers because I can just go Hydraling from here. I think it'll be okay. We have a lot of time and we're going to have a lot of money.
Primal Hydralisks.
Queen listens.
Just make sure everything is dealt with and we won't have to deal with being counterattacked because we decide to go into that base. So
Is it already?
that's a big upside. Normally counterattacks on this mission can hit pretty darn hard. Wrathwalker.
Search continues.
Alright. I think that the Crushing Grip, the stun, is very, very strong against Wrathwalkers because it looks like it was doing its Twinkle Toes thing away. Yeah, let's see. Nah, I guess they don't micro away. It still interrupts the charge, I believe, which is also very strong. Means that you can wait a really long time before hitting it.
Explain.
Oh, it was Nightmare Edition where the Wrathwalkers tiptoed away, wasn't it? It wasn't Synergy stuff. I couldn't remember. So we have a little bit less than 5 minutes. Generally, the 20-minute mark is the metric for when you want to be winning this mission. I don't know exactly when it ends. However, I wouldn't give much more time than that. I'm going to get everything cleared out, and then I'm going to be prepared. This is going to be a tough fight up here. There's a lot of Archons. Archons do a ton of damage against biological. But this is also an enormous Hydra count, with 1 million more on the way. Vanguard go die. Oh, that was a good one!
What is it?
Yep. No problem.
They've dispatched aircraft to attack us.
You have my attention.
Aircraft? Oh no. You know, the Hydras they give you, a lot better than the normal sentries on this mission for anti-air, huh? That is a big power bonus. Now, this is an area where I don't exactly know where everything is. All I know is there's a lot of stuff. Fortunately, the photon cannons will not be charged on today's bust.
Make it quick.
So that's going to be significantly easier. We have 3 minutes, so we can be pretty lax with our clearing speed. Just make sure that we take the engagements well and try not to... Oh gosh, a Vanguard. Try not to... Oh gosh, a Vanguard! No! Retreat, retreat, retreat. You know what? Borrow everything. One shot. Insane. Yeah, so we got to be careful and slow to make sure that doesn't happen.
Your queen. Speak.
Fortunately, this area doesn't appear to have the Nightmare of the Zerg. Just like some carriers and stuff, and those are way easier than a 250-100 unit. If you've never gone Energizer Vanguard in Legacy of the Void, by the way, give it a try. It's unfair. If you need anti-air, add some adepts to it, and it just kills everything.
Forces are under attack. I've come this way. Explain yourself. Bold.
Pick these up. One thing I really like about the design of this mission, by the way, is the variable difficulty. So the faster you are, the harder it is, in a way that's really cool, because the laser goes through so many of the enemies. Like over here, it goes through a shield battery, and I believe it goes through a pylon as well, that you'd normally have to kill, which would make this final boss significantly more of a pain in the butt. Okay, we gotta get on top of this. We have time. A lot of time.
We need to move fast.
Focus the disruptor on their location. Let them burn.
Duh.
You are not as weak as you appear. We shall meet again.
All right, that has been Forbidden Weapon. That was a fun mission. It was pretty good, pretty well balanced, very, very close. And we got to meet one of my new favorite characters, Beatboxing Abathur. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace.